In this video, I'm going to show you how to solve the ALEKS problem called balancing a complex redox reaction in acidic or basic solution. This problem I'm being asked to balance in acidic solution. Sometimes you'll be asked to balance in basic solution. The unbalanced redox reaction has been copied into the answer box for you just as a starting point. Don't let that distract you. You still need to go through the whole process of balancing the redox reaction. These four substances are just here to save us a little bit of time. So the first thing that we need to do is separate into half reactions. For my two half reactions here, I have zinc solid turning into zinc 2+ ions, aqueous. And then I also have HNO2 aqueous, and that is turning into NO gas. I'm going to balance the zinc half reaction first. The first thing that we do is make sure that the zincs are balanced, and that's the only atom that I have here. So the next thing I need to do is charge balance. The left-hand side of this equation has no charge on it at all. The right-hand side has a +2. The right-hand side has the higher charge, so that means I'm going to be adding electrons to the right-hand side, and I need 2 of them to get the charge on the right-hand side down to 0 so that it matches the left. Now I'm going to balance the second half reaction. My nitrogens are already balanced. The next thing I want to work on are the oxygen atoms. I have 2 on the left. I only have 1 on the right, so that means that I'm going to be adding a water molecule to the right-hand side. Water is always going to be in the liquid phase here. So I have 2 oxygens on the left and 2 on the right. And then last I need to balance my hydrogens. I have 1 hydrogen on the left and I have 2 hydrogens on the right. I'm going to balance that by putting an H+ on the left-hand side. That's what we use to balance hydrogens, and this is going to be aqueous. Everything except for water is aqueous. Water is a liquid, everything else is aqueous. Last thing I need to do is charge balance. I have a +1 overall charge on the left, and I have no charge on the right, so that means I need to add an electron to the left side of the nitrogen half reaction. Both of these half reactions are now balanced. In order to combine them together, I need to make sure that they each have the same number of electrons. They don't in this case. So what I'm going to do is take this whole entire half reaction and multiply all of the stoichiometric coefficients by 2. That way I will have 2 electrons for both of those half reactions. Once I have the same number of electrons in both of the half reactions, I'm ready to combine them together. I have all of my reactants, zinc solid, 2 HNO2 aqueous, 2 H+ aqueous, 2 electrons, and then I'm going to enter in all of my products, all of these right here. I have zinc 2+ aqueous and 2 electrons, 2 NO gas, and 2 H2O liquid. Before we enter this answer in, we want to look for things that we can cancel. We should always be able to cancel electrons. If you can't cancel your electrons, that means you've done something wrong. The other things that you might be able to cancel would be H+, but we only have H+ on the left side. We don't have any on the right. You also might be able to cancel water, but we only have it on the right. We don't have any on the left. And then also sometimes you can cancel OH-. We don't even have any of that here. So ALEKS has started us off by entering some of these molecules into the answer box. All we're going to need to do is edit this equation that's already there for us. So I can see that I'm going to want to put a 2. I'm just going to kind of make some edits here. I'm going to want to put a 2 in front of the HNO2. I'm also going to need to add 2 H+ aqueous to the left-hand side. And then for my right-hand side, the edits that I need to make, I need to change the coefficient of NO to a 2, so I'll need to fit that in. And then I also need to add the 2 H2O liquid.